Hey everyone, welcome to the Sewing Basket. We are back from our quote vacation. We'll show you what we all did on vacation. But we're just going to do a little tour again of the shop today. We did some rearranging and we've also been getting in some new stuff, including Christmas. Yay, because we've had two 90-degree days here in Wisconsin, so we need to get
Almost
Christmas
time for
fabric
Christmas.
in. Yeah, time for Christmas. So I am going to flip the camera around and we're just going to take you on a little tour. Those of you who are regulars will notice that we change things around quite a bit. So give me just a minute here to flip it. All right. So over here, we got in some new panels, and I don't know if you can see the first one up on the left hand corner there is an owl. It's very beautiful, like a snowy owl. And then we got in the birds ones in the middle. I'm waiting for a beautiful pattern to go with that panel. The designer's just finishing it up, so hopefully we get that in a couple days. And then we've had the fox in the past, but we just got in the bear panel to go with it. So those are some of the newer panels that came in this last week or so. And then I'm going to swing around here. I'm going to say hi to Penny. And in this area, we kind of rearranged some of our embroidery items and our sewing machine items. So this tower is now going to be all of our handwork and wool stuff. So our threads and our wool charm packs and layer cakes and our sashiko items. And then on the tower next to it is we've moved all of our Brothers Sewing accessories and our best press and ironing products onto that tower. Our notions wall is basically in the same spot. We just kind of rearranged some of the things where the placement is of them. And then over here for our embroidery people, we've moved all of our stabilizers and embroidery products and embroidery notions over onto the wall that are going to be right by our sewing machines. We took our little display here and added in these kind of bright summery fruit collections that we got in right before the shutdown from the COVID. So a lot of you haven't seen these items yet. And we've also moved all of our wide backs to the big rack over here, which we've just ordered a ton to refill it up. I think everybody was working on quilt tops while they were stuck at home, and we've been selling wide backs like crazy. So we have about 12 or 15 new wide backs coming in. And then next to the register, we moved our little kind of quick pickup notions next to the register. So again, all those little things that you like to grab at the checkout counter. And we still have our home panels and our kits for Wisconsin. No, Wisconsin sold out. We still have Arizona, Florida, and then the United States home panel. We added a layer cake tower with all of our different layer cakes in there. And then on our pattern towers, we separated them. So these two towers are going to be all sewing basket patterns. So the one on the right side is going to be all of our table runners and toppers and purse type projects. And then over here on this tower is going to be all of our different quilts of the patterns that are the Sewing Basket Originals. And this little display is going to be kind of a holiday rotating area. So right now we set it up with 4th of July. And I'm going to spin around here because you're going to see that we really opened up our main area when we walked in the door. We took out a lot of the half walls that we had and made this space really nice and big for people to wander around in. Our boutiques are going to remain over here on the right side on that wall. And then over on this side, we took down a lot of our raised up fabric cabinets. We created just one row across the bottom, which is going to give us a lot more display on our walls and a lot more vignette area for the newest fabrics coming in and new samples. We have our nice big table here in the middle that we're going to try to keep not so crowded, so that if you're looking to lay out different collections of fabric, you got some room to spread them out and coordinate what you're looking at. Over here in our fireplace, quote, what we call the living room, we have our book section on top of our fireplace, and then we put a little bench here where you can actually take a rest, sit down, look at some books, and a little basket full of goodies next to it. But just a spot to sit and rest your feet for a bit and flip through the books if you want to. So again, this is just a view of that wall that we're just going to be doing new displays with the fabric right below it. Here's a new display with all of our kind of worldly fabrics and the black and gray and taupe collection. And the kids' room you kind of saw, I think the last time we did it. This didn't change too much over the last week when we were on vacation. We just freshened it up a little bit. Put all of our sports area, so we got one corner that's for the little boys. And then over here is kind of the little girl corner, so you can kind of pick and choose which side of the room you're looking for your collections. Up here in the middle room, we made a new display in the middle, which is going to have all of our food and coffee and any kind of food related type products. And then over here we added our blue fabric collection and some of our samples. This corner over here remains kind of our neutral corner with a lot of our black and white and cream. And then at the end with our bed, we put our kind of Northwoods, two samples that have more of the animal type motifs that the guys tend to like. Okay, our ruler wall, we still have our wall over here that is mostly our Creative Grids rulers. And then on this wall over here, we have our Quilter Select and any other specialty rulers tend to be on these two walls. And then in here, our kind of holiday room, we've been reworking it because again, we've been getting in, starting to get in our holiday fabrics. So this is a new panel that we got in, kind of the neutral Christmas, taupey Christmas, what has been pretty popular lately. So we got in two different collections in that colorway. And then this kind of buffalo plaid check is still real popular. So we got another collection coming in to go with that. We did add in some display walls, kind of closing off the one desk area we had in there. So we got some new walls to hang up our different samples on. And then over here, these are also some new panels that we just got in this week. So these are some religious ones with the joy, love, peace, rejoice on the one panel. And then this one has just some different designs of the three wise men. And this is also a bolt that we got in of Christmas. There's a panel that goes with it. I don't have it open at the moment. So we'll be showing you that in a few minutes, or a few days. Maybe next week we'll have something made up with it. We're in the process of designing something to go with that panel. So this is just a quick little tour of what we did again while we were on vacation. I hope all of you have had a great week and you're all staying safe. We're going to be back again on Wednesdays every week. We got a few different projects that we're going to be working on for next week. For all the people who are doing the 2020 quilt, we did wrap up our individual blocks for that last week. So I am working on a couple different settings for finishing those blocks. And I'm just going to flip the camera back around here a minute. So next week I hope to bring you the samples of the different settings I have for the 2020 block, and doing some different information on our Studio Y and our other classes that we're putting up there. The classes that we had at the shop still are not meeting because of the situation with the COVID-19. So we're looking at trying to get more online classes or being able to finish our classes on that format. Other than that, I think that's all we have for today. And we'll see you next week. Have a great day. Bye.